Hard pressed, butt cheeks to futons. Far from stress, dressed with gray poop on. Lining up the coupons. Take notes, keep your nose down and get a move on. Wax on, wax off, blue colors. Step aside, collect dust on the back shelf. Half hard, half soft. Thrust anyway, if I pull out I'm lost. Gobble it, eat it, throw loose change in your mouth. Gargle it, repeat it. Fart out the feelings and you can hardly even feel it when you fall into pieces and needing handfuls of reasons to keep your mindset from bleeding. Read it, the American narrative, the new one. The horse-drawn John at the carrot tips of our heritage getting nuked on. Do wrong, get cooked up, a bouillon. Cue, dry seal, won't heal, next up, but who's on?
Pagan language, celibate rhetoric, pain and anguish, sin for the sin of it. Enter the sycophants and it's the enemas. The sharpest of sickles, the sickest of cinemas. Make a meal of the milliseconds, I reckon the will of the internet and all of its invalids. Sheesh, I tried to be discreet with the gentry, but it queef grease and ruin they sheets. The clan should ban the three-piece and learn to clean between the creases. Instead of craving bleach meat when it's raw with the jaw stuck in permanent yawn. For the gods, maybe it's all for our heritage, but if the parish became garish in the sight of men, who could decide between the vitamins and Vicodin, between the highlights for the zeitgeist, limelight and the quiet wind? Well, we could bend the First Amendment to fit any position we give it, but never hit the mark with a solid sense of self, shelved with the sentience, penny pinch for a thought lost in the pile of flesh.
Gobble it, eat it, throw loose change in your mouth. Gargle it, repeat it. Fart out the feelings and you can hardly even feel it when you fall into pieces and needing handfuls of reasons to keep your mindset from bleeding. Read it, the American narrative, the new one. The horse-drawn John at the carrot tips of our heritage getting nuked on. Do wrong, get cooked up, a bouillon. Cue, dry seal, won't heal, next up. This dream's held up by a bowling on a bite. Something you can roll up in a moment's notice. Provoke it and light, exhale it. Size up your problems to scale a bigger human failures, flails, or even the stars in sight. Close your eyes, remove yourself from life's lies. Being polite and thriving on someone else's delight. Slow and steady, groans growing imperfectly petty. Slugging cold ones down, taking bad moods to Betty. I feel looser now. Oh yeah? So like a babe from a tit that quits to lactate. Detach my brain from this game for my back breaks. If you can tell me a lie with a straight face, then why swap with Lady Liberty to get a fact straight? Cause I'm grand bartering, slipping daughters out of their cardigans. Walking arm in arm with them when our hearts so hardly in harmony. If I can trade in my scars for the better parts of me, I'd open up my thoughts and arteries, hide you far from me. Gobble it, eat it, throw loose change in your mouth. Gargle it, repeat it. Fart out the feelings and you can hardly even feel it when you fall into pieces and needing handfuls of reasons to keep your mindset from bleeding. Read it, the American narrative, the new one. The horse-drawn John at the carrot tips of our heritage getting nuked on. Do wrong, get cooked up, a bouillon. Cue, dry seal, won't heal, next up, but who's on? Wax on, wax off. Half hard, half soft. Bitch.